All right. Hello, everyone. Long time no see. I have not recorded. I don't even know what to do. Okay, so I have not recorded in like a month. And then even the recording that I did, the videos that I did before was just like kind of impromptu videos, and this one's kind of impromptu as well because I didn't plan to record today either. And I'm just like in my sweatpants and hanging out. I was off from work today. Today is Friday and it's officially like 5:30. I went to TJ Maxx first, got some outfits for Maya. Maya's my daughter, if you all are new here. Got some outfits for her because she is growing so quickly. Like, she's almost 2, but she's a chunky girl. Chunky too. And she can't even fit like 18 months, 24 months like pants, but it's getting warmer now anyway, so shorts are good for her. So I got her some dresses for Easter, and then, well, one dress for Easter, and then a couple of like shorts and tank top sets, I guess. But I really wanted to go to Marshall's, but there was like not one close to me, because I saw that Marshall's had like matching sets with moms and daughters, like dresses, and I have not matched with my daughter. That's crazy to me. I have not matched with her ever. And so I would love to match with her this Easter if possible, but I need to go to Marshall, so maybe tomorrow. Because I have been out since like around 2:33, and me and my husband are switching off because he's like, I need a break too, let me get out. And so after TJ Maxx, I was planning on going to the bookstore. I was like, Barnes & Noble, novel, don't know. But I found I heard about a local bookstore here in Memphis from a friend that just moved to Memphis, and I'm like, I've been in Memphis for so long and I have never visited this bookstore, never even heard of the bookstore. And it's called Burke's Bookstore in Midtown, and it is like an old vintage bookstore, the oldest bookstore in Memphis. I think it says since 18. I bought a sticker. The bookstore that I visited is called Burke's Bookstore in Midtown Memphis, and it's been around for like 150 years, since 1875. I think they said. I got a sticker, but when I get home I'll do my TJ Maxx haul and then show you the books that I got from Burke's Bookstore. I literally only got 2 books, 1 book for me, and then, well, actually 2 books for me, 1 book for Maya, but I'll show you kind of when I get home because my husband is waiting for me. But I definitely recommend Burke's Bookstores because it is like a vintage, kind of old bookstore, but also has new books. I thought it was just gonna be completely used old books, and like, you know, those books that nobody wants, or like old cookbooks or baby books that nobody wants to read or is very outdated. They did have that in there, but they also had new books as well, and I will insert some clips so you can see that. Then they had some like Stephen King, horror, Agatha Christie, and then some of the newer books were still like expensive, like $20 or whatever. And then I wanted to get Octavia E. Butler's book, Parable of the Sower, because that's one of the books that's on my 25 books to read in 2025. But I was going in there with the mindset that I wanted to buy used books and buy discounted books. That book was discounted, so I think it was going to be like $13 or something. But the book that I got was $6, and it's like a 600-page book. And then I got Maya like hard, what is it called? Board book. But I will show you that when I get home. Okay, currently listening to a book right now. I will share more when I get home as well. So I'm going to give you a little haul of what I got from TJ Maxx. Okay, first thing I got is this gel coating, which I saw like in the line as I was leaving. I need this to get my nails off because they always charge me for removal and I'm tired of it. So that is to remove my nails. Next, I got some, okay. Maya is now opening doors and she's becoming a big girl and opening doors. Okay. Just made me some stress relief tea as well with my hot springs mug because I have a little bit of headache. Hopefully water and this tea will help because I feel like I'm just dehydrated. Right, Maya? You're supposed to be in your room now. Anyways, okay. Got shampoo and conditioner. I was running low on my Shea Moisture shampoo and conditioner, and these are huge bottles for like $8 and $9. And I really love the honey Shea Moisture one, so I got coconut honey. So it will be hydrating for my hair, hopefully. And then this Argan Magic Conditioner Ultra Hydrating, because I feel like my hair is just been so brittle and dry lately. So, and then the Shea Moisture ones are like 15 to 20 bucks just for a small little pack. All right, then I got some face masks. This was only $6 for 5 masks. So cucumber, aloe vera, tea tree, avocado, and honey mask. And I want to do one of those tonight. Okay, Maya, I'm gonna show you a dress that I got for you. Got you a dress, and it comes with a little purse. Do you like this?
Yes, thank you.
Show Daddy.
I love your dress.
So that's Maya's little dress. And I also got Maya this little strawberry 2-piece set. Like I said, I have to get 24 months now, and sometimes even 2T for her. It comes with like some little sunglasses, so cute. And it's only 12 bucks, 13 bucks. And she's taking her dress to her room. I don't know what she's gonna do with it. And then the next little outfit I got her. This blue one. Thought it was so cute. And it's like seashells and then some shorts. So cute. Like she needs more shorts now because she cannot fit any of her bottoms, like pants. And they're just so like tight on her. So, and look at this. Oh my gosh. It comes with the cutest hat. Oh my gosh. So cute. I feel like I can fit this hat though. I think it's big. Yeah. I got a mouth guard. If y'all have watched my previous videos, you know my struggle with TMJ and grinding my teeth, my jaws. So last time I melted my mouth guard completely in hot water and it just shrunk. This comes with 2 guards or 3. No, two dental guards and like the case with it. So hopefully with one of these I can get it right. But it was only like, how much was this? $6 for this. And I'm like, hopefully it fits well, because I remember when I was younger I used to get these mouth guards and they would just always fall out because they'd be too big or not fit. I got this for Maya's teachers. Last week was Teacher Appreciation Week and I did not finish the bags completely. We got them gift cards and some more things. I can show you what I put in their bags later, but and then I got this blemish extractor. I used to have these, but I lost them. I don't know. It comes with a little case as well, so I won't use my hands as much to try to like extract my pimples, because my struggle with acne is ongoing, I feel like. And then now that I'm using salicylic acid more, it's like bringing out the blemishes and the pimples more. And I just want to use this to extract them. Lastly, from TJ Maxx, I thought this was so cute and a lot of options for different color lipsticks. Only $6 for all of these colors. And I'm like, that is good. It's 5 matte shades. And so hopefully I'll get to wear these soon, maybe even tomorrow, because we have somewhere to go tomorrow, a little event. Next, from the bookstore, I got the book, The Nyx. So I had been eyeing this book for a while, and I remember having pictures of this book in my camera roll and never purchasing it. So I was like, what better time than to purchase it now? I love like the color and the cover of this book as well. So that drew me to it, and like it just seems, you know, political. What is it talking about? And then when I read the summary or the synopsis of the book, I was like, yeah, I think I want to get it. But it is a thick book. It was only $6, I believe. $6, yeah. And how many pages? It's like 600 pages. So I don't know when I'm gonna get to this book, but I was like, let me just go ahead and add it to my collection. So it's basically about this guy named Samuel. It's in 2011. He's a college professor, stalled writer. And then, wait, be patient, okay? Hold on. And then it's called The Nyx because the Nyx can take on many forms, and anything you love one day disappears and it takes a piece of your heart. That is called the Nyx, I guess. And it's saying that Samuel has a Nyx of his own, and it's his mother, Faye. He hasn't seen her in decades, not since she abandoned the family when he was a little boy. Now she's reappeared, having committed an absurd crime that electrifies the nightly news, goes all over the internet, and then affects a politically divided country. And the media paints Faye as a radical hippie with a sordid past, but as far as Samuel knows, his mother was an ordinary girl who married her high school sweetheart. which version of his mother is true? Two facts are certain. She's facing some serious charges and she needs Samuel's help. So there's a lot going on in this book. And I feel like you can only read this book by itself, not be reading multiple books at one time, because it's so much detail, so much going on. But it just drew me in. I'm like, what did she do? How is he gonna help her? Like, what will be uncovered in her past? I always love reading about women's stories and past as well. So that is the book. I got the Knicks for $6 at Burke's Bookstore. Like I said, I got this sticker from there. It was $2 for this sticker. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet, but maybe on my laptop or something. I was thinking about getting like a bag, but I was like, no, I got too many bags. A book I got for Maya is Oh So Kind by, who is this by? Joy Chu. Yeah, and I thought this was a cute book to get her. She has tons of books on her bookshelf, and she takes them off every single day. Loves her books, loves to read. But I was like, we need a little fresh new book on her shelf. So got this book as well. And I forgot to mention the Knicks is by Nathan Hill. I think it was written in 2017, published in 2017 or 2016. So yeah. And lastly, I got this mystery book. It's not even a blind date with a book, because those books will kind of describe what it's about and, you know, kind of give little hints of what you're getting into. But I will say, a book that I showed in the clips before, I started reading a book recently, The Beginning of Everything. Forgot who it is by. But that was one of my blind dates with a book. And I'm already so disappointed, because it is literally like the back of the book told you the entire story. Told you everything you need to know. Like, what is the story going to reveal to me that the back didn't? I have no idea. I don't know if there's like a secret past, ex-boyfriend, whatever. But like, it just basically ruined the book for me. And then it's so unrealistic already. Like, the first chapter is so unrealistic to me, because this girl is literally squatting and living in somebody else's house, this guy's house that he just bought. He comes home and is like about to renovate it or clean it up or something, and she runs out. Then she leaves all her stuff. She comes back to the house to get her stuff or sneak back in or whatever. And he leaves her a note and says, oh, didn't mean to startle you. You can stay here for the night, or stay here. I want to help you out. Like, that is not realistic at all to me. To meet for the first time, or like, there was no reaction from him. Like, who the heck are you? What are you doing here? Like, you know, give me some, like, build it up. So I'm already turned off from the book. But that is to say that was my first blind date with a book. And I'm like, I'm disappointed in my blind date with a book. But this one, I am assuming it's going to be like a older, I think it's a mystery book, because it's in the mystery section, or horror or something. And I can already feel it. It's one of those like short stack books or something. And I don't like those, you know how they're so like tiny. But let's open it and see what we got. And then even the little sign said, this may not be the wisest $2 you ever spend, or something like that. So like, but I was like, I gotta do it. I love like opening. Okay, no idea what this is about. But Ray Bradbury, Quicker Than the Eye. Quicker Than the Eye. Okay, from the cover alone, Quicker Than the Eye story. So I'm assuming there's multiple stories. It looks like the Yellow Brick Road, Wizard of Oz type cover, like picture here. So let's read. The internationally acclaimed author of The Martian Chronicles, The Illustrated Man, and Fahrenheit 451. What? Ray Bradbury is a magician at the height of his powers, displaying his sorcerer's skill with 21 remarkable stories that run the gamut from total reality to light fantastic. From high noon to late after midnight, a true master tells all, revealing the strange secret of growing young and mad, opening a witch door that links two intolerant centuries, joining an ancient couple in their wild assassination games, celebrating life and dreams in the unique voice that has favored him across 6 decades and has enchanted millions of readers the world over. Okay, so Ray Bradbury, he wrote Fahrenheit 451. Didn't know that. I always wanted to read that book. Multiple short stories, or it's like 2 separate stories and they connect centuries, or what is going on here. But this is the $2 book I received.
What is that?
It's a little mini waterfall. Hi.
Say moi. Smile.
Look with your eyes. Go. Aw, thank you. All right, we just got home from church and we are about to eat. Well, I'm not about to eat. And husband is about to eat, right? Are you about to eat? And then I am going to listen to the book for book club. I still have 2 hours left in the book and book club starts in an hour. So I don't know how that's gonna work out for me, but just got home from church and I have an hour. So let's get started. All right, so I am actually leaving Marshall's right now and Ollie's. It's so hot in Memphis, and it's only April, y'all. Only April. And I just thought we should do a quick car chat, because I have not talked to you all in a while and I feel like I really never get time because I'm always at work or I am with my family and I don't really want to film or take time away from my family. So I think that this will be a good idea. Okay, so just to recap, yesterday we actually went to the Botanical Gardens. I put in some clips from that. My phone was literally on 1% when we were going to the Botanical Gardens, and yeah, but it was so beautiful. I've never been to the Botanical Gardens actually, and I have lived in Memphis for a while. Never been, and there was a wedding set up there and everything. So it was really nice. We just walked around. I do believe, let me know if I'm the only one, I don't think that you should be charging for nature. Is that just me? But I do get it when it's like, the fountains and they have to curate the trees and the flowers and stuff like that. I do get that. But sometimes I just feel like, but we have to pay like $12, which is not that much, but to me it's kind of just like a glorified park when I can go to the park for free and walk around. So I feel like you should only be charging for stuff like that when it's like an event, which they did have like a small event for toddlers there, or kids, they said, but they just got a plant. They gave away like a little free tiny plant. And I'm like, okay. And then we got Mem Pops, which is really good, and those were like $5 a piece. So I don't know, but that's what we did yesterday. So that was really nice and beautiful. Maya had on her little sun hat and her cute little, like, it was like a beach outfit. Look, she was ready for the beach, but like we weren't at the beach. And then after that, I like spent some time outside painting. You all don't know, because I've been working on this like paint by number paint set, and I bought it for like a date night for me and my husband, and he does not enjoy it because he feels like his hand is like not steady enough. So he's like shaking trying to do it outside with me, but I was listening to my audiobook and painting at the same time, so that was really nice to sit outside and do that. But yeah, that was nice. I didn't film much of that again because I was listening to my audiobook and my phone was charging. Then fast forward to today. Today is Sunday, church and book club day. So that's why I really wanted to update you all on book club. I also didn't film a lot of that. I just got to get better at like just taking out the camera and filming more like little candid shots and moments. But then I get awkward because I'm like, do people want to be on camera? Our book club was at Hog and Hominy today. This is my first time. I've heard of the restaurant before, and it was a little bougie restaurant, like a little expensive, but it was a good vibe. I really, really enjoyed it. It was brunch vibes, and then even for a date night, I think it would be really nice. I would love to take my husband there for a date night eventually. But the book we read was called Jackal. So that was the book club pick for, what's this one? April. And we read Jackal by Aaron E. Adams. And I had 40 minutes, not 40%, 40 minutes left on the book before I finished going into book club. And I didn't get to the part where it really took a turn. And so I was surprised by the ladies. They were like, yeah, I rate this book 2 stars, 2.5. I was like, I was kind of up there with like 4 stars for this book because I feel like it had a lot of symbolism. It had a lot of imagery. And I will say, we did talk about this in the book club, it was just kind of over describing, you know, when it's kind of like in your face, like, okay, I picked up the cup, it was so cold, I went to the mirror, it was, you know, it's just like, okay, we're not dumb, we can, you know, we can kind of understand what you're saying without you saying it, if that makes sense. So I know a book has to be descriptive, but I feel like kind of overly describing in that way is more suited for like a historical fiction book, because we need to get the scene, the imagery of that time, because we're not living in that time, rather than a romance or like a horror mystery, because we're trying to solve the crime, we're trying to get the problem solved. But this book was basically about a black woman coming back to her hometown, a small town where black women, black girls specifically, have been going missing, and it's been a huge problem. Am I supposed to turn here? I don't know. It's been a huge problem in the town, but no one has really noticed it. And it's been going on for 30 years, where a black girl would disappear on the summer solstice when it becomes summer. And that's when her best friend's wedding, Liz, who's the main character, is getting married. And then Mel, Liz's best friend who's getting married, her daughter disappears. So the girl Caroline is mixed. Her dad is black, Mel is white. And now Liz is uncovering these secrets of the town, trying to figure out why these black girls are going missing, who is behind this all. And it gets dark real quick. Well, not real quick. I feel like it kind of leads up. It just kind of takes a shift. It hints at the spiritual possession element throughout, but it doesn't come very apparent until they told me at that mark, literally where I stopped, is when it takes a turn of the jackal and who that is, what that is, and kind of overtaking in that way. Yeah, so it kind of got dark. So I will say that can be kind of a trigger for anyone who is not into that sort of thing. So yeah, but again, I really enjoyed the symbolism where it was talking about how they didn't take Liz, because she was a black girl also living in the town. They didn't take her because her and her family were not trying to compete, or they were more quiet. But he was trying to get her, but he didn't accomplish the task of getting her when she was younger. And then her mom, who is a Haitian mom, and the author is Haitian, also kind of kept quiet in the town, because she's a doctor, and she was trying to start her own medical practice, but they kind of were threatening her, leaving her hints of you can't advance in this town. And so it was very racist of the people, of the people that were behind it, but also deeper than that as well. Then she also met with the moms of the girls who disappeared, and it was pretty brutal what happened to them and violent. So that's also a trigger for anyone who's interested in this book. Yeah, so I'm trying not to give too much away, but also hinting and giving enough. I do think it's readable, where other girls in my book club were I wouldn't recommend it. So I would recommend it to people, but with caveats, with just know what you're getting into. Liz was getting on my nerves at some points in the book. She was very naive at some parts, but I think that it's very common and hard to write out of books when it's a mystery horror type book. For example, Frida McFadden Housemaid. My girl, what's her name? Millie, at some parts. I'm girl, wake up. Do you not see what's going on? Even in other Frida McFadden books, I'm her characters can come off very naive and just ditzy sometimes. I don't think Liz, the main character in Jackal, was ditzy, but she was removed from her blackness, which is an element of the story and very important, where race is very important in the story. So I would say recommend. I feel like the other ladies in the book club would not say that, but I would say 3.5 stars. I was up where I was 4 stars, but that ending turn of events, I don't like that. I don't like when books kind of change genres for me. Are you a mystery? Are you a horror? Are you fantasy? I don't know. I feel like Riley Sager's book did that to me, where it turned paranormal. What is that book called? House Across the Lake did that for me too, and I was really enjoying the book. I'm thinking it's a mystery, kind of true crime, and then the genre shift for me. So let me know if y'all read any of those books and kind of agree or disagree, where it's like, no, they're not switching. It was hinted here all along. Maybe I'm just not reading into it or not picking up on the hints throughout. So yeah, that is the second book that I read for April. The first one was A Love Song for Ricky Wilde, which I gave 5 stars. And that book also hinted at like spiritual elements too. Similar to like the Haitian vibes in Jackal, or Love Song for Ricky Wilde. If you all have read it, it has some voodoo elements in there. And so I was like, that is very interesting of what is going on and where the writers are kind of stemming, like getting those ideas from. So those are the 2 that I have read so far in April. I'm currently reading A Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I have read the other 2 already, but I'm like, I need a lighter romance book. And that was actually a pick, like one of the three books that we were gonna pick for book club next month, and that was the top 3 contenders. Sorry, I'm all over the place. The top 3 contenders for our May book club was Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, Neighbor Favor by Kristen Forrest, I believe, and then Housemaid by Frida McFadden. Okay, so I have already read Just for the Summer and Housemaid, but I did tell the girls, I was like, Just for the Summer is the 3rd book. It's a part of a standalone series where you can read it, but you will feel like you're kind of missing out on elements of the first 2 books, because like the ending of Just for the Summer, it hints at the first one. And I like felt like, oh crap, I didn't know that last 10% of what was going on in the story, because I didn't read the first book. But yours truly, like I said, Jacob and Brianna got my heart. I love them so much. That was probably my favorite book out of the series so far. And so we did not pick Part of Your World. We picked Neighbor Favor. And I'm really excited for that book because it is a lighter book for us for the book club, because we did mystery and then we did horror, and Neighbor Favor is a nice like palate cleanser for us, going to a fluffy romance. Hopefully it's still got some, you know, drama elements, and then they said it's not so spicy either, which that is my type of book. I do not really enjoy super spicy books. So yeah, after book club I went to Marshall's, and I was really on a hunt for 2 things. I was looking for an Easter basket for Maya. She has an Easter egg hunt at school tomorrow, and they recommended that we buy an Easter basket for them to pick up the eggs, or they would give her a little brown bag. And I was like, my girl cannot have just a little brown bag. So I went to Marshall's to get that. And then also I saw like on Instagram that they were having these matching dresses, like mommy and me dresses, and that's what I was looking for as well. That's why I went to Marshall's, but they didn't have them. The lady was like, girl, we had those in February, where you been, basically. But there's not a Marshall's near me, so I had to go kind of out. There's a TJ Maxx and there's a Ross near me, but not a Marshall's. So I didn't find a matching dress with Maya, but we both have like floral dresses that we can wear next Sunday for Easter. And then Sarah's like, what am I gonna wear? I said, just wear white and khakis, and then we'll be the pops of color. So, and then I went to Ollie's after that. I looked in the book section there. They didn't have much of anything. I did see an Ellen Hildebrand. I know a lot of girls like her. Nantucket series and stuff like that. They did have a couple of her books, but other than that, no, they didn't have much. I saw some like inspirational books, and then the other ones were kind of like, I don't know, more religious type books, but fiction. This car parked like, what the heck? All right, how's it taste?
I have a cotton candy for the
Dr.
soda.
Pepper, that's your favorite soda. It's red or maroon, whatever color.
Somebody. It's so sweet. It's not bad though.
Does it
Not
taste
bad.
like Dr. Pepper?
No, not really.
Eesh. I don't like cotton candy at all, so.
Like Dr. Pepper? No.
So they got that at Ollie's, Dr. Pepper cotton candy.
Maya.
Okay, where are the eggs? You gotta go pick them up. Go pick them up. Yes. Go get it.
Actually, that's smart. Maybe just keep it there so you can go back and forth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where do you put it? In your basket. Yay!
Yeah, more. There's more.
Look over there. There's more. Oh. He's playing soccer with the egg. And the yellow one.
Here, buddy. Here.
Alright, so I am going to finish up this vlog now and start another one. So next will be more of a reading vlog instead of like a day in the life. But as you can see, I went to a probate for one of my RAs, and also Maya had an Easter egg hunt on Monday at school, and so that's some clips from that. So that was exciting. Past couple of days. Today's Wednesday, so middle of the week. Kind of got a slump going on, but I don't know, just mentally and physically and with work and everything. But I will end the vlog here, and you will see me again soon.